Hi there. Workhorse is the next runner. As you can see, the stock price went up over 50% in the last few days. And pre-market is expected another increase of 12%. That's amazing. Now, you should ask the question, how much can the stock price grow in the future? How much money you can make with this company, Workhorse? Well, if you look only at the market cap, you can see that is about $29 million. This is quite small, a small company. You can easily have a 10x, the stock price to grow from $1 to $10 easily in the next 12 months. But you have to ask the question, what has to happen so that the stock price can go up 10x? What? That's the real question you should ask. I got some comments from viewers that Vance, the vice president, owns shares in this company, Workhorse. And they asked me to cover this company. Now, I look at it, and what I can say is, yes, this business, the stock price, can go up 10x easily because of this market cap, which is quite small, under $40 million. Now, don't expect that the stock price will go up to the moon. You might see another increase in the stock price like this, to have another bump in the stock price. I'm not sure if the stock price can reach again $500, but to $10, it is possible. But only if, be aware of this, only if Workhorse announces other contracts for selling their products, trucks and vans. As you probably know, this company is designing, manufacturing trucks and vans, electric trucks. So, if you look at the latest results, the latest press release, they announced a new contract. They got new orders to deliver 7 electric trucks. And this happened on November 7th, 2024. And if you look at the stock price, that's the moment when it went up. Over 40%, quite even more than that. 50%. So, to see another increase in the stock price, you have two cases that have to happen. The first one, you have to see another press release like this, that Workhorse announces a new contract to deliver their trucks or vans. And second, you might get some news like this, that the vice president owns shares in Workhorse. As you can see here, Vance owns shares of Workhorse. I got 2 comments. Now, you have to ask the question, is this valid? They have some insights, and that's great because they share their insights with us. And we can take advantage of the stock price to have a 10x in the next few months. By the end of this year, to have a 10x. That would be amazing. Now, based on these comments, I've checked if Vance really owns shares in Workhorse. And the problem is, I couldn't find anything real. To see it written on paper, black on white. I can't see that. For the moment. Maybe they have some insights, and that's great. But for the moment, I don't see the filings. Here, on this page, you can see what Vance owns and how much. It has some funds, some companies, Vance Enterprise, Naria Capital Fund, and other investments. By the way, Vance is also invested in Bitcoin and gold. You can see here, Bitcoin. And the value is between 100,000 and 250,000 cryptocurrency. Now, I've also checked this fund, Naria Capital Fund, to see what assets they own. And if you look at this fund, you can see some company name here. Rumble, for instance, that video platform, Chapter, True Anomaly, Value Base, and others. But I don't see any Workhorse. Maybe in the next filing, Vance will update its assets and you'll be able to see the ownership in Workhorse. Is that real? But for the moment, I don't see it. So if you have other ways of checking if Vance really owns Workhorse, please let me know in the comments. For the moment, I couldn't find anything. Only those assets. As I said, you need some things, good news, so that the stock price can go up 10x. As I said, first, you need to see another contract, not just one, more, in the future with new orders for their electric trucks or vans. If you can see that, then the stock price for sure will go up 10x. Only a new order of, let's say, 100 trucks, the stock price can go up a lot because of this small market cap of only 29 million. This is the main reason why the stock price can go up a lot. And then another thing that can happen with Workhorse, good thing, so that the stock price can go up a lot, is if Workhorse succeeds to gain a contract with the government to sell them some vans or trucks, electric trucks. If they gain a contract with them, then you can easily have more than 10x. So that's all we need for this company to go up 10x. New contracts, new deals with other companies, private companies, or the government. But you have to be aware of one thing. As I said, you may have a 10x in the stock price, but only for a short period of time. You may see another bump in the stock price like this, maybe more than 800%. But then be aware that you'll have another decline in the stock price. Be aware of this. Don't think that the stock price will go up a lot for the long term. That won't happen. But in the short term, you may have a bump like this. Maybe more than 50%, 800%, or as I said, 10x. Why do I believe this? Well, if you look at the fundamentals of this company, Workhorse, they are not that great. Especially the revenue and the huge losses. As you can see, for the last 3 months, the revenue has declined in the last quarter compared to last year, from almost 4 million to less than 1 million. And also their losses have increased to 26 million from 23 million. So this is bad. They are making less than 1 million revenue and they have over 26 million in net losses. And this is quite bad. But anyway, you have to be aware of their fundamentals, that they will need a lot of funds to invest in their business in their future. And that would be bad for the long-term shareholders. Because as you can see, they issued a lot of shares. But as I said, you can have a 10x in the short term only if they report new contracts, new deals to sell their trucks. And because of this small market cap, the stock price can go up a lot. As I said, 10x easily. From 20 million, the market cap can go up to over 100 million easily. Only if they report new deals and they have new investors. As you've seen, when they reported that deal of only 7 trucks, an order of 7 trucks, the stock price went up 50%, over 50%. quite even more, 83%. And that happened because the market cap is quite small, very small, only 29 million. So this may happen again when they report a new deal. So that's it for this video, and if you have other questions, please let me know in the comments.